Do you ever just be like chilling and then suddenly you remember that you have spent money before on Genshin Impact?
Genshin Impact has ruined my life.
$200, $300 in, and I was like, I'm not a whale though. That's the one that I wanted.
My name is Aiden John Gardner.
I am Nick Poyo.
My name is Joey Giblin.
Jinx Algarian.
Abby.
Oliver Cormy.
What game have you spent the most microtransactions on?
Fortnite.
Project Sekai. Roblox.
Like, how much do you think?
Probably $200.
Probably like between $100 and $200.
Jesus. Like, probably a measly $1,000.
And how much money have you spent on Fortnite?
Probably around $2,000.
Every single time I play Fortnite, there's something I have to buy.
Around how much money have you spent on Genshin Impact?
Any other games I spent money on? Clash Royale. Spent a lot of money on. Like $50-something on that.
Would you say you spent that much?
Dopamine rush.
Would you say it's because of FOMO?
Genuinely, yeah.
Do you say you spent that much money?
I'm addicted, bro.
How much money have you spent on The Sims?
Oh, I forgot about The Sims. 4 of them, so like 120.
The more I looked into my friends' video game spending, the more I was shocked. They had never told me the full extent of how much they spent. I mean, how did this just become normal? All these games they mentioned are free. Back in 2005, Xbox Live was created and a point system was added to their online store. With the more games players bought, the more points they earned towards the game. Think about it like a store rewards card. It offered a discount to loyal customers to keep them coming back. 2016. Overwatch blows up with massive success. The game already cost money, but the real cash cow was the additional in-game purchases in forms of skins. This time players were actually buying them. Some games like Fortnite came out and didn't even charge players a fee to play the game because they made all their profits from skins and battle passes. Along with shooter games that offer skins, there are also different types of players that don't enjoy those games. How do gaming companies get money out of those people? Gacha. You've never heard of gacha? It's a Japanese word that refers to machines that dispense capsule toys at random. Just like gacha machines, gacha games have rare items. The most famous gacha game is Genshin Impact. The game has a huge variety of characters, all with different detailed attacks and outfits. You can only obtain them from a randomly dispensed gacha system similar to a casino slot machine. The best characters are considered 5 stars. They sit on a limited banner and remain there for 30 days at a time. Characters often take over a year to appear on a banner again, and they can cost up to $680 to obtain just one guaranteed 5-star character. One 18-year-old spent over $20,000 on her father's credit card to obtain items in Genshin Impact. Players have spent over $3.3 billion in 2022 alone on Genshin Impact. It makes no sense at first why someone would spend so much on a fake experience with no real-world relevance or resale value. Video game companies take advantage of psychological factors in vulnerable players to get players to pay. FOMO is the fear of missing out. Players feel the pressure of getting characters and playing events that are timed because they don't want to miss out on a chance to receive items in their favorite video game. Multiplayer games like Fortnite or Genshin, players routinely play with their friends and want to feel included. If everyone has obtained a character or skin, they don't want to feel like they're left out on the fun. Even single-player games have started to do this in the form of DLC. Popular classics like Zelda and Final Fantasy used to be one-time purchase plays. Now, the story is hidden behind a paywall, which requires players to pay more to see the rest of the story. Gaming companies don't even have to make players do this. They naturally pressure each other on spending money. Viable reward is another term in gacha games. There is a high risk and high reward. When players finally receive an item they want, they receive a dopamine rush, similar to gamblers receiving a jackpot. Fortnite has an integrated battle pass, which works like a subscription. Players have to purchase each month, which allows them to receive in-game items the more they play. It keeps players active on the game because they want to get their money's worth and receive all the items. Being active prompts them to look at the online store more and spend money on even more items. They have a constant cash flow each month rather than one-time purchase. Their target market is children and young adults. Video games use ads and marketing to gain more players. Apex Legends put their ad on Chips Ahoy cookies. Wizard 101 and Roblox ads play on children's networks like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Genshin has done collabs collabs with Domino's, Kung Fu Tea, popular YouTubers, car companies, and more. These companies use predatory tactics on susceptible people that will act on impulse. Many of these games are free to play at first. There is no age limit to play. Fortnite and other games are in a cute style to appeal to younger audiences and allow themselves to avoid mature ratings for concerned parents. In Japan, video game profits have surpassed casino profits. As some of my friends have stated at the beginning of this video, they have spent hundreds or thousands on video game purchases that have no real-world relevance. Some of these friends have gone into debt for their spending, and they feel they cannot control this behavior. Personally, I have spent an insane amount on some games that I barely touch anymore. At first, it seems like a silly thing for people to spend money on. People could not begin to understand why someone would do that to themselves. But gaming companies use psychological tactics and take advantage of young people with little impulse control and a lot of free time. It is easy to get immersed in a fictional world where you want to make your experience more enjoyable by allowing yourself to progress through the game faster, to have a stronger character, or to have a new outfit to wear in game. If you're worried about yourself or someone in your life that you might think might be suffering with a gambling addiction or gaming addiction or spending addiction on games, look for these warning signs. Spending more than they can afford, borrowing money from friends or family to spend on games, or spending to the point of accruing debt. Also spending an excessive amount of time on games, avoiding school and work responsibilities. To help this, you can set a budget amount that the person is allowed to spend, seeking support from friends and family, avoiding spending when emotionally vulnerable, and seeking professional help.